I do not know if there's a market for this. I just ordered the LG Stand By Me 2 video. If you can, the biggest obstacle so far is getting my cat off of the box. So I'm going to do an unboxing of it. And so if you want to see more of this, give me a comment or a like or something like that so I know. So this is the LG Stand By Me 2. Because I did not see any videos on this when I did. This is what it looks like just from out of the, as far as what the box looks like. It's a heavier box, nothing crazy. It'd probably be 20 something pounds would be my guess. So, yeah, that's what the box looks like. It's by itself. All right. Well, opening up the little stuff first, we've got the controller. It looks like it does have, it looks like a lithium battery from the way it looks like. So it's got the, you see the Netflix, Sling, Prime Video, Disney, and LG is the options it's got on there. Hey, please get off of there. I think that you got this thing, which I believe is what connects to the back. We've got the instructions, which obviously we do not need those. It looks like it's got some screws and something else there that we probably need to keep safe. They've got, I don't quite know what some of this stuff is. If nothing else, it's a very expensive cat toy. This looks like, I think this goes to the back of some sorts. Got a power, the power cord there. On the other side, it's got the kind of your basic TV type cord. Again, my first time owning one of these TVs, so looks like you got a version of the USB cord here. I'm not the best at remembering the names and the letters that go along with these types of cord, but currently doing this on a Saturday. Ordered it from Amazon. It's really annoying to get it here. So football season, want to try to get hooked up for the 3 o'clock games, because that's one of the main reasons I got it. They got these stupid cords, adult proof. So you see there's the, kind of looks like maybe like, here, play with that. Got the stand there, or a pole I should say. The base is heavy, which is probably a good thing. See, it's got a bunch of different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different wheels. See, it's got a little hookup there for the pole. So if We'll come back to that part later. Another power strip. Not exactly sure what that would be for us. I guess you got two. And then the main device here. Usually at 27 inches. So he's got the hookups there on the back. So yeah, let me get this thing hooked up and we'll show it to you when it's all set up. This is the most important kind of confusing part is these screws, because you've got to turn it on the side and put the screws in. They got to go in a specific spot that attaches to the pole. So that's where it's somewhat sort of a two-man job ideally, because that you see the little circular stationary things there, how those work. If you don't want, if you're going to move it, take those off. But if it's going to be still for the most part, and then you put those on, because if they're on, it will not move with it. So that's kind of how that works. And here's the setup process there. Sort of confusing. You see there's the power cord, kind of works like a video game power cord type thing. And how the screen works, it was a little confusing. You have to hit the sideways button on the controller to get the setup going. So they don't really do a good job of telling you that. So hit the little sideways button, not like on the right side on the controller, and that's how you get it off of that screen there and get it actually set up and started. So yeah, so that part can be a little confusing, even though it shouldn't be. A couple other quick notes. These things here, I didn't realize at the time, but you do not want those on there if you're trying to move the thing. So if you're going to have it stationary, then you put those on. If you're going to move it around, and then you do not want those on, because if you take those off here, you see you can easily move it with one hand. You know, I'm moving it here, so you can easily move it. That's how it stays hooked up. And another thing, the controller is very, very responsive. You can even play Pac-Man and stuff with it. So even like away from the room. So it's not the type of controller you got to hit 4 times to point it in the right direction. It's a very responsive controller. So yeah, that's a couple quick notes from the review side of things. If you're curious, this how it looks kind of away from, this is my regular iPhone I'm recording with, no zoom. You know, I'm about, I don't know, 6 feet or so, 6 to 8 feet away. So, you know, it's definitely big enough to be able to watch a football game or something like that on the second screen. So if you're curious about that. As far as the apps, you've got your basic one. Here's the Pac-Man. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, you've got your basic Fubo, YouTube, Prime TV, Disney, Hulu, and all that stuff. But it's, you know, like I said, that's kind of the coolest. The coolest one that you may not know is the Pac-Man.